That first George Strait interaction, what was that like?
We're on stage, and I didn't know he was there, and I'm just looking the other direction, and he taps me on my shoulder, and he says, "Hey, Scotty," and I about fell out right there on the Ryman stage, but it was pretty fun.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Emily Curl with iHeartRadio, and today we're hanging out with country music singer and songwriter and artist Scotty McCreery. Hi Scotty, welcome.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Good. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for taking the time. And first off, congratulations. The new album, Same Truck, is out now. Paint the picture for me, Scotty. What have these last few weeks looked like for you?
Oh, it's been pretty crazy just trying to plan everything for the release week. We want everything to go to plan, and we work so hard on this music. So I'm just happy that it's here and we got it out there and folks can listen to it, and hopefully they are enjoying.
Yeah, I know we definitely are. So this is our fast track where I picked a few of my favorite tracks on the album. So we're going to talk a little about that, but I want you to share any and all stories about each of those tracks.
Absolutely.
Sound good?
I can do that. Absolutely.
All right, great. Okay, so let's dive in with the obvious. The first one we have Same Truck, the title track. Tell me a little bit about why you wanted to name this track Same Truck and where the idea came from.
Yeah, so the idea just came from the conversation started talking about the truck that I drive, which is still the same truck that I won back on Idol 10 years ago. And her name's Loretta,
no
F-150. Yeah. Oh.
Loretta? Oh my God, that's good. Love it.
I love her. I'm gonna drive her till the wheels fall off. But then it became a bigger conversation about how, hey, we're all a lot more alike than we are different. We're all on the same team here. And we took that concept and turned it into a country song.
What is the most surprising thing to you about, being in the public eye that you've learned that maybe you weren't expecting?
How people think you're so different because you might be in the public eye. I saw a message coming through yesterday on socials. They were talking about the album and how excited they were to hear it. And they're like, I think they lived kind of in the beach town that me and my wife go to. And she's like, every time you'd come into the grocery store, we would always freak out that you get your own groceries. I was like, who else would get my groceries? Like, what the heck? So, yeah, it's always been weird to me.
Now let's go to one of my favorite tracks on the album. This one is called You Time, your lead single. So many people love this song. So fun and upbeat. Talk to me a little bit about the creation of this one.
Yeah, You Time was one we wrote back in 2019, and I was busy on the road, and my wife was busy working at the hospital as a nurse, and so we wrote the song saying, man, I just wish things would slow down so we could spend more time together, and now it's like a be careful what you ask for thing, because things definitely slowed down, and
you got a lot of you time together.
A lot of you time last year, but that was honestly for us one of the silver linings, getting to hang out and spend that time together.
I love that. So yeah, you recently got married, you and your wife, Gabby. Congratulations. What's her favorite on the album? Because I feel like there's a couple that relate back to her. Does she have a favorite?
Yeah, she does. That Kind of Fire. I wrote that one back in the day too, like 2015. And she's loved that one since I wrote it. And then I think It Matters to Her would be her other one.
I love it. All right, so next up, let's go to our next track. This is Damn Straight, another fan favorite, honors the legendary George Strait. Take me back to the moment you first heard this song. How did you know that you were like, okay, this one's for me?
Yeah, so I was in North Carolina at our beach place. A hurricane had just come through, and I was cleaning up the house. Like, I'll put the sandbags up, just cleaning up. And so my label sent the song over. And, you get sent songs every day. And a lot of times they're really good or they're great. Not all the time does one, like, stop you in your tracks like Damn Straight did for me. And I'm a massive George Strait fan. I think he should be at the top of the Mount Rushmore for country music. And so, this song is like an ode to George Strait, all while at the same time being, your classic country heartbreak song. And he's kind of made it one. So I think it's fantastic. I love this song.
I love this one too. What George Strait song did your mind go to? Did you have one in particular?
So my go-to, George called me when I was on the finale of Idol, and he got to choose a song for me to sing. So he chose Check Yes or No for me to sing back in 2011. And I've had the chance to meet him. He's like the coolest dude ever. Like, he doesn't have to say anything, and he's like the coolest dude in the room. But The Chair would be probably my song that I go to.
That first George Strait interaction, what was that like? Were you so nervous?
Yeah.
What was your opening line?
Well, the first time I met him, we were at the Ryman Auditorium, and we were doing a showcase for the label I was on then, and he was on that label. And they always do it every February for CRS week and stuff, but nobody knew George was there. No, they didn't tell anybody, and he just kind of surprised everybody. And we're on stage, and I didn't know he was there, and I'm just looking the other direction, and he taps me on my shoulder, and he says, "Hey, Scotty," and comes up and just kind of says, "Hey," and we had a little conversation, and I about fell out right there on the Ryman stage, but it was pretty pretty fun.
Hey, Scotty, honestly, you need to get that and make that just like your ringtone or something.
Right.
Just anytime anyone calls, just George Strait saying hey to you.
I wish, absolutely.
All right, so the next one, again, another one of my favorites, Carolina to Me, which I'm from Georgia. So it's like I love hearing songs that paint the picture of like that small hometown feel.
Yeah.
Paint the picture for me what it was like growing up in the Carolinas.
Man, I love it here. That's why I still live here instead of Nashville. And nowadays with Zoom and stuff, you can write songs. I'm in my studio. I wrote most of this album here.
In this room?
In this room, yeah, right here. Always got the guitars ready and recording equipment. But North Carolina for me, we live right smack dab in the middle of it. So you go 2 hours east, we can be at the beach and do a day trip there. 3 hours to our west, we can go to the mountains. That honestly helped us get through last year, because we could escape. Because otherwise, the cabin fever thing definitely would have set in. But everything you want to me is right here, So why leave? I love it here.
And you recently got to have an album release party, right, in your hometown. What's it like going back there, getting to celebrate with people that you grew up with?
Awesome. Yeah, you can't beat it. For me, normally on the album release day, I'm waking up at 5 a.m. in New York City or Los Angeles. And so to wake up at home and to see people that I grew up with and friends and family were there, and even getting to catch up with high school teachers and stuff. I mean, it was pretty sweet. And, we got to sing some songs, sign some CDs, and it was a great day.
Did you have a favorite teacher in high school?
Yeah, I had a lot. It was funny because the football game that night was at the new school. It was always just one high school, and now there's two, and now they're rivals, and it was at the new school. So we did the show there. So I didn't see a lot of my favorites that I had there, but got to see a few. Cotton Gim, there's a lady named Miss Cotton Gim that was in my neighborhood, and she was always probably my fave back in the day.
Aww. And I'm sure they're so excited to hear the album too, and especially this song. I feel like this is like an amazing theme song.
Yeah, I hope they like it. For me, it's like my love letter to North Carolina in this song. So yeah, I hope they enjoy it.
And then let's go to our next one, Home, which I feel like this was talking about your relationship with Gabby, which was really sweet, of getting to come home and be excited to come home. For you, Scotty, what's been the most surprising part about marriage, or maybe the most fun part about marriage?
The best part about it for us is that we make such a great team, and I think she makes me a better person. I'd like to think that I make her a better person. We just gel good together. I don't know. I mean, surprising or what, it has been cool over the years. Back in the day, college or whatever, even after I'd live with my boys, we'd be out till 2-3 in the morning having a big old time. And now it's like my favorite nights are getting home and being on the couch by 7 or 8 and like just watching a show with her or doing something. And it's like so lame, but it's like all I want to do in life because it's so go and that's our favorite time.
What show are you guys watching? Anything good?
Well, I mean, she's watching that Bachelor in Paradise stuff right now, so.
Same. Yeah. Bring Gabby in the next interview because her and I can talk about that.
She's watching that. Oddly enough, I'm watching a show that she would normally like that I've gotten into, Downton Abbey. Dude, I'm like,
oh yeah, my parents love that show.
I don't know how I got hooked into it, but I'm into it right now. And so last night she stayed downstairs and watched Bachelor, and I went upstairs and watched that and went to sleep.
And when it comes to your music, how much do you share with her? Do you, let her in on the full process, or do you wait till a song's done and then you show it? What does that look like?
She hears everything. Yeah, she's the first to hear it. So as soon as I write a song, I'll text her the work tape, and it just be me and a guitar singing typically. And she's honest. Like, she's a good little critic. She'll tell me, yeah, this is great, or ooh, it's not my favorite, that kind of thing. So she's a good one to run songs by.
Was there anyone on the album that she wasn't crazy about, but you ended up putting on the album that you really loved?
But typically we're on the same page. She might have campaigned like a little harder for certain ones, like the song like The Waiter. That's one that I've loved since I wrote it back in 2015, but never quite made it. And she was like, that's got to finally make the record. I was like, yeah, let's do it.
Love that. And I think you said that was also the same for this next track, How You Doing Up There. You wrote this one a while ago, right?
Well, this was actually a write over the last year and a half, How You Doing Up There. But, it's, to me, such a cool perspective on prayer, and faith is like the biggest part of my life. And all the time you're praying, you're asking God for this, help me here. And this is like just a different take, and like asking him, man, how you doing? Because obviously the world's been a little crazy over the last couple years. So I just love the perspective of this song. Kind of puts things, from 30,000 feet, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, and you think about a perfect time to release the song after this past year. For you personally, how has this last time impacted you spiritually?
I can't imagine going through the last year and a half, 2 years without, that faith to lean on, that hope to lean on, because Carrie Underwood sang it, this is just our temporary home, so I'm looking forward to, even after this, once it's all said and done, I have that hope. So all the craziness of the world doesn't quite, scare me like somebody who doesn't, might. So I think it's huge, and I've leaned on it every day.
Was that purposeful for putting it at the very end of the album?
Yeah, I thought it bookended well, especially with Same Truck kind of being that first defining message of, hey, we're on the same team, and then kind of a song like How You Doing Up There being the last thing you hear. I thought it was a good little bookend there.
And now, Scotty, before we let you go, I thought we could play a quick game in honor of your song, Damn Straight.
Yeah, love it.
We have pulled a couple of our favorite George Strait lyrics, which, by the way, he has 60 number ones, we've learned, which is insane. So I'm going to read the lyrics to you, not sing them, just read them to you, and you have to tell me what song they came from.
Man.
Sound good?
I hope I get this right. I'm the worst at these kind of games. Okay.
I know, right?
Fingers crossed.
Here we go, Scotty. All right, number one. It started way back in 3rd grade. I used to sit beside Emmylou Hayes, a pink dress, a matching bow in her ponytail. She kissed me on the school bus, and she told me not to tell.
Check yes or no.
All right, Scotty with the first one. Here we go. On a lonely highway, stuck out in the rain. Darling, all I have to do is speak your name. The clouds roll back and the waters part. The sun starts shining in my heart for you. You're right there in everything I do.
I'm singing it.
I know, right?
Carrying it with me?
Yes, all right. Scotty's good. Okay, 2 for that one. That one was a little tougher. Yeah. Here we go, number 3. Take my words and read them every day. Keep them close by. Don't let them fade away. So you'll remember what I forgot to say, baby.
Write this down.
Write this down. Okay, Scotty, I should have picked some harder ones for you.
Oh, I'm glad you're picking these. I would have been embarrassed if I didn't know.
Okay, here we go. A few more for you. I've got a furnished house and a diamond ring and a lonely, broken heart. Full of love. And I
can't even give it away.
Okay, Scotty, next time I'm picking the hardwood lyrics. Okay, here we go.
Man.
Some folks think I'm hiding. It's been rumored that I died, but I'm alive and well in Tennessee.
Oh, I'm alive and well.
We finally tripped him. We finally tripped him up.
Is it X's in Texas? Exes live in Texas?
Damn it, Scotty, you're too good at this. Yes, that's right. I picked the very end. I was like, this one will be tough.
That's awesome.
Here we go, last one. You're 5 for 6. You got to get them all right now at this point.
Oh man, we'll see.
Sometimes I feel like Jesse James, and I'm still trying to make a name, knowing nothing's gonna change what I am.
Troubadour. Right?
Get out of here, Scotty. Troubadour, 6 for 6.
That's one of his goatee songs. That's a great one.
No, honestly, that's one that I had forgotten, and I was listening to it, and I was like, wait, this is such a good one.
I love that song. Yeah. All right, cool. Now I can definitely sing Damn Straight. Feel good about it.
I'm impressed. 6 for 6. Scotty McCreery, thank you so much. And thank you for playing our game. Honestly, we got to send this to George Strait. He's going to be proud.
Yeah, I hope so. He's only got 54 number 1 songs, the other ones that we could choose from. It's crazy.
Next time we'll just do all 60 of them and see how many you can get.
That'd be tough.
Scotty McCreery, thank you so much, and congratulations again on Same Truck. So good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
Of course, and thank you all for watching. Make sure you stream all of Scotty McCreery's music on iHeartCountry, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.